Hey guys, it's Cece and welcome to the Reading Rush Day 3. It is 3 in the morning. It's a little after 3 in the morning, so this is gonna be a very short update. I haven't read anything else since I updated you because I have been editing. I've just been editing and I finally got the video up. I don't think I've ever uploaded a video at 3 a.m. in my entire fucking life, but that is what happened. I don't really do the daily vlog thing. I've never done it, so this is an experiment. You're experimenting along with me. So I haven't read anything else, and I don't think I'm gonna read anything before I go to sleep because that's just a bad idea. So that I can read and finish reading Call Down the Hawk, which is what I am currently reading, but I have to read that all in one spot, so it's still in the living room. And today is the 24th of July, which in Utah is a holiday. It's Pioneer Day in Utah. My family doesn't really go all out on the 4th of July. My grandparents go really all out on the 24th, not because they're like, oh man, we've got to celebrate the pioneers, but because it's like a fun day to get everybody together. So I am going to be going to that with Brian, my roommate, today. And so there's gonna be some fireworks later, and hopefully I will be able to take a photo while I'm there. The Instagram challenge for today is to read a book, or not read a book, is to take a photo of a book that features a character you would like switch lives with. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do for that, but since I'm gonna be in a place that has like a fire and it's gonna be cute and summery, I think I'm gonna take a book to take a photo there, which will be cute. And I haven't watched the video yet, the video challenge, but I think I saw it has something to do with cooking, and that's concerning. That's concerning considering my time constraints today. Ow, Leia! She's literally falling off my leg trying to get me to scratch her neck. Oh, sweet one. Oh, sweet one. You demand all my attention all of the time. Like, what happens? Ow! Jesus! So, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and I'll check in then. Morning. We're gonna watch the video for today. I think Reagan is the host. Yep.
Hello, Reading Rushers. My name is Reagan from the channel Peruse Project, and welcome to today's challenge. This challenge is basically for you to make yourself a drink, snack, full-on meal inspired by the book you're currently reading or just one of your favorite bookish food items that you have read throughout time. Just to make an inspired food, drink, snack item based off a book. So let's cut. One of my favorite books is 12 Boys I Loved Before, and within the series, baking is a huge part of the plot. And Laura—
Okay, I don't know when I'm gonna have time to cook things today. We're not even cooking our own dinner tonight.
Nope. We'll have time. Just cook something right now before we go to lunch. Is it cheating if I come up with the idea but you do it?
No, please come up with the idea.
Okay, I'll do an idea.
Okay.
It'll be a secret.
Brian's gonna come up with an idea and I'll update you all later. Until then, I'm gonna go get ready to go to lunch. Ugh. Okay, so I haven't read literally a single page today. Woo!
You read a receipt.
I read a receipt.
I think.
I can maybe
You
count
read
that.
the menu at IHOP.
I read the menu at IHOP. That's it.
2 pages.
So we just got to my grandparents for the 24th for Pioneer Day, and we made a pie based on a book.
Fuck yeah.
Based on Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli, because I thought that, well, I didn't think. I just started listing book titles and food until Brian came up with an idea.
I'm the idea guy.
He's the idea guy. So I said that they like Oreos in Simon Versus, so we made an Oreo pie. And it looks great, and I'll tell you how it is. But I thought Simon and Blue would approve of our Oreo pie. So now we're gonna go in, we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna do fireworks, and at some point I'm gonna take a photo for Instagram. I brought a book for it.
Happy Pie and Beer Day.
Yeah!
Already been in this.
Yeah, you have been.
Okay. Drink Coke.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
Where did she go?
Look at this little man.
I think you're gonna need those for
Look at this little man.
He's slobbering all over you.
on the bottom so it doesn't fall out.
So cute.
You know, does that make sense to you?
Hi, little sir.
And he walked into just the first room, He's like,
Ready, spaghettis, go.
Oh!
There is a spoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
She made it.
We made it as a team.
You wrote it. I'm into it. Delicious.
Thank you.
Yes, it's so yummy.
Don't go too fast.
Oh, that's good.
That lights everyone.
Maybe. Oh, wow. Someone taking a video on their phone. No one stand in front of my camera.
Once they start shooting.
Someone take a video with their phone. Yeah, I have one on my camera.
Gotta get. I thought I had
Friends, it is now officially day 4, and in day 3, I read 0 pages. Not a single page was read during day 3. So that's an oops. So this vlog is going to be days 3 and 4. That's what I decided, since yesterday, I did a lot, and there's a lot of content, but there's not a lot of, reading content, so this is getting some overhang. It's come to my attention that I never gave a review for the first book I read, Mooncakes by Wendy Zhu and Suzanne Walker. I said I was mostly done reading this, and then I just never gave a finalized review in the first vlog. So this was the first book I finished. It's the book I read for the Read a Book with a Non-Human Main Character challenge, and I completed it that first night. I wound up giving this 4 out of 5 stars. I think it's very lighthearted and sweet while having some deeper things to say. There are some trigger warnings for, I would say, parental abuse is probably the best term. But honestly, this is a really lighthearted and excellent read. I would say if you're a fan of The Witch Boy by Molly Knox Ostertag, you are going to absolutely love this. It's perfect for that. I also think it's pretty comparable to the Tea Dragon Society in that it's just inclusive light fantasy in graphic novel form. So definitely look for it in October. I thought it was very charming and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So here's what we're going to do now. I've changed my TBR. Again, shockingly. So originally I was going to read Out of the Blue for the challenge to read a book you meant to read in 2018. I'm kicking Out of the Blue off of my TBR because I don't think I'm going to get through another full YA novel. Keeping Black Wings Beating, so as soon as I finish Call Down the Hawk, I'm jumping into this one. Here's what we're changing. So the Poet X I was going to read as a read an author's first book challenge, and instead I'm going to use this for the challenge to read a book I meant to read in 2018, because I did mean to read this in 2018. So I'm going to include that for that challenge, and then I'm going to put Genderqueer back on my TBR for the challenge to read a book by an author's first book. So that way I have another graphic novel that I can get through fairly quickly, and the Poet X is poetry, so I can get through that fairly quickly, and hopefully I'll be able to like really tack on some major page numbers in the next couple of days. My sister is coming to visit tomorrow, so she will be here and around 11 a.m. and I have a psychiatrist appointment, I guess today, since it's like 1 a.m. So it's gonna be a little difficult to work around those things and still reading, which is why I'm trying to make my TBR a little easier at this point. Leia got her eye boogers all over my hand. Dude. So what I think I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna start reading the Poet X. I think I'm gonna open this up and start reading some poetry in here before I go to sleep, like while I am getting sleepy, and see how far I can get through this. That's the plan. And then maybe tomorrow I can finish Call Down the Hawk. We can hope. We can hope. Okay, so it's been all day and I haven't checked in to let you know what's going on, because my sister's been here and she's distracting. Yeah. So I went to my psychiatrist earlier, and that's pretty much it. We watched The Blair Witch Project, which is cool. But last night I started reading The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, and I am about 134 pages into The Poet X so far. I'm enjoying it. It's definitely going faster than other books, and hopefully I can continue to work on this. I haven't watched the video challenges for today, so I don't think I'm going to be doing it. The Instagram challenge is to take a photo of my current read with my pet, so maybe I could do that. You'd have to be over here to be in the vlog.
I'm trying to distract you.
Okay.
You said I was distracting, so.
She is distracting. And we just filmed a big long video that my patrons requested. It's a sponsored video, so at some point I'm gonna have to edit that. Do you guys wanna know what Zoe's reading? I'm sure everyone is going to be seriously invested in what Zoe's reading.
I'm reading Red, White, and Royal Blue!
Whoa! What do you think of Red, White, and Royal Blue?
It's so good. I'm so invested. I've already cried multiple times. Mm-hmm. This is how far I am in it, so I only have a little bit left. Mm-hmm. And I'm loving it.
Yeah? What do you love about it?
They are so perfect.
Alex and Henry? Or
Yeah.
the entire crew?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Definitely Alex and Henry.
Obviously.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody in this book. I'm a big fan of Nora, personally.
Nora is pretty amazing.
She so far has had my favorite line in the whole book. Quite
I'm
right.
pretty sure that's right.
But that's, yeah. Really funny.
I just put on like all this chapstick, so now my lips are the shiniest thing in the world. I didn't end up doing the Instagram challenge for today, and I feel really bad because Liv was the host today, but I didn't even watch the video challenge. I keep saying today. It's actually day, what are we on? 5? Day 5. Shit. Things have been distracting. Zoe's been over. So we watched VHS. We watched Blair Witch Project earlier because I thought if Zoe was gonna watch a found footage horror movie, she should see like an OG found footage horror movie. And I was the only one who'd seen Blair Witch Project before. So we watched that. We watched VHS. It was uneven, but had some good scares. And do you guys want to know a fun insider fact about the video that the three of us filmed? Brian sat down in one of the chairs that we have set up in my room, and he knocked down so many Funko Pops. He felt so bad about it, but he kind of leaned back in the chair, and it just tapped my bookshelf. And like the carnage is still there. I haven't put everything back up. A bunch are missing from these shelves because they're like still collected underneath, and I haven't put them back up yet, but yeah, it was a mess. As far as reading, I read a teeny tiny bit more of the Poet X, and I'm really liking this so far. I'm not getting like the full emotional impact that a lot of people were getting, but I think it's just because poetry is a different storytelling method for me, and it's one that I'm fairly new to. like, I've read a lot of poetry. I read a lot of poetry in school, in like high school and in college, but I've never really been emotionally invested in poetry. That's like a new thing that I'm exploring. So I'm liking it, but I'm not in love with it yet. I'm working on it. It is like 12:30, but so we crash hard. So I am going to stay up and try to finish reading The Poet X, and maybe start reading Genderqueer and try to get some page count down, because for day 5, I've read 1 book. 4 days in, 1 book down. And that's nerve-wracking. Well, I think it's safe to say that I got to the emotional impact of the book. There is a lot here that reminds me of my own struggle and experience with religion and growing up very religious. And it's hitting a little hard. It's hitting harder than I thought it would. Because I think when you grow up very religious and you have to go through a time when feelings you've had your whole life change, it feels like something that's not going to heal for a while. And every now and then something pulls on that wound. So those are my feelings. I still have a couple poems left, but I thought in honor of Xiomara, I would share my feelings while they were fresh. Well, I think it's safe to say I loved this book a lot. Leia's so worried about me. She can't calm down because I was sitting in bed crying, so she just keeps climbing all over me. Aren't you? Thank you for kisses. I love you. I loved this. It was beautiful. I am going to give it... Leia, you can't be the shot. I have to be the shot. Although some people would disagree. Some people just want to see you. Some people think you're the most important person in all my vlogs, and you're not even a person. I'm giving this 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was beautiful. And any book that can make me just flat out sob is usually a 5-star book to me. Because I think it takes something special to hit at that kind of emotional level. Like, I cry a lot when I read. I don't sob. And this made me sob. Look, now she's snuggling with me to make sure I'm okay. Thank you for snuggling on me. I love you. So I'm gonna give this 5 stars. And I think I might read Genderqueer, or start to read Genderqueer before I go to sleep. And then that will be how we begin day 5 of the reading rush. 2 books down. What did I say I was using this for now? Oh, a book I meant to read last year. So 2 books, 2 challenges. Hey Zoe. I want your review of Red, White, and Royal Blue right now. Go.
The review is that it was very sweet and so tender and so good. And
Are you describing a book or a steak?
tender, okay? It made me cry with the joy and sadness all at once.
Who's your favorite character?
Harry Potter.
I think it is a tie between Henry and Nora. I like them both a lot.
Okay. Any other favorite thoughts?
No.
Tell the people.
You can't put me on the spot like that.
Tell the people your Red, White, and Royal Blue thoughts. It's the book of the moment. People have to know.
People have to. I'm really excited for a movie. I read the whole thing in so many accents in my head.
Why?
Because they're from the South. And they're from Britain. So there's multiple accents.
So 2 accents.
Yeah.
2 is multiple.
Yeah.
Have you never multiplied? Come on.
It's divisible by 1 and 2, therefore it is a multiple.
Multiplicity.
You got it. Multiplicity, starring Michael Keaton.
I'm the director of Extreme Homes on HGTV.
I don't like the subject. No, I know how that stupid painting felt.
I'm just gonna. Okay, this is my first angle. Gotta show another angle.
I didn't like
Quick angle. Look at Leia.
to get
She's just a pointy kitty. She's nothing but a face. All right, so it is the end of day 5. Early this morning, I did finish reading Gender Queer by Maya Kababe, and I wound up enjoying it. I thought it was good. I think it's very simple, but it's talking about really important topics as far as like sexuality and gender and how those two things like converged for Maya, and I thought that that was really interesting. I also liked how simple the art style was. I thought that it conveyed the theme very well. If you're looking for something educational, this is good. If you already know a lot about sexuality and gender, I think you'll still get something out of it. So I wound up giving this 4 out of 5 stars. Overall, liked it. Finished reading it at like 3 a.m. And that is 3 books, 3 challenges down. So this was for the challenge to read an author's first book. That's done. I did it. It is the end of the day. I haven't done the video challenge or the Instagram challenge, and I don't think I'm going to. It just wasn't happening while my sister was here, which is fine because we had a ton of fun with Zoe. What did we end up doing today? Oh, we watched 2 movies. We watched Phantoms, which is a terrible movie, but one that Brian and I really enjoy. And we watched Apostle, which is a Netflix original, like, horror movie, thriller, mystery, I don't know. We watched it and it was pretty good, honestly. I haven't heard that much about it, but it was a pretty good movie. So I'm going to try to put together this vlog, and I might read a little bit more, but the end of everything that I do for the Reading Rush is going to be in the final vlog for the Reading Rush. So look forward to it on days 6 and 7. I will keep you updated. Thank you for following me along the last 3 days. Sorry not a ton of reading and challenges got completed, but I hope you had fun watching the rest of the nonsense that happened. And I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!